Hello, hello. How do I share my screen? Hello. There we go. Figured it out. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. I hope you guys could hear me. Unfortunately, last time we did have some audio issues, but I'm excited because tonight is Sunday. It is our Sunday Reset Live Productivity Hour at MaxUverse. So, welcome everyone. Let me set the timer because we're going to start on time tonight. So, what is one intention? What is one thing you guys are going to bring tonight to make tomorrow easier for yourselves? Because tonight is about doing something. It could be a task, it could be organizing, putting things together, clearing out clutter, taking care of mail, whatever it is, any of those items you see on the screen right now. What are you wishing to tackle that could give you a nice boost for the week ahead? And I know it's a holiday week. Some of us have off, but some of us still has to work. So, um, what can make it easier, smoother, nicer, sweeter, just to get you a little ahead for the week? And here's a little mini tip. Plan your Mondays on Sundays. I do this. This is why we do this live hour. So plan your Mondays on Sundays. And guess what? It makes life so much sweeter. So when you set your tone early, your week flows smoother and your stress drops by a half. That is correct. Okay. So I know I put a time here that makes no sense, but we'll be starting here in 3 minutes. So we could do this together. Let's make sure. Here we go. In the meantime, I hope you guys can see me. Looks like I'm by some sort of lamp. How do I? Oh no, no, go back, go back. I guess that's the best it could do. How do I? Okay, I was just on, now I'm back. Making no sense. Making no sense for me. Nope. Go back to place. Okay. I was just here, now I'm gone. Ah, at the screen. There I am. I know I'm very tiny, but I hope you guys can see me. I'm also sharing my screen, and we'll be starting our first 25-minute productivity stint here. So I'm glad you guys could be here with me. We are doing this together. Okay, all of it. Every step of the way, I am with you here. Um, I was trying to figure out how I could share my screen because I'm trying to go live on TikTok as well. So let's see how we could do this. I'm gonna figure it out. Mhm. I'm gonna figure it out one of these days. I'm telling you. One more minute, guys. Good evening. Welcome to Sunday Reset Live Productivity Hour, where we get to tackle over or tackle, continue these lingering tasks that's been caught up for no reason. It's just, it happens sometimes. We're human, right? So let's get them taken care of. We'll do two productivity sprints together. I will share some little tips, productivity tips along the way. I do have a little light music going on the background. I can't take it when it's too quiet. It just drives me insane. Let me make sure the lighting is good so you can see me. See me? I hope. There it is. And so really, it could be calendar blocking. I'm going to do some calendar blocking and organizing, my digital and my hard planner as well, and just see what else I could really set myself up for a positive week. But I'm excited. It's Thanksgiving week, Turkey Day coming up. So, yes, should be good. All right, let's start. Let's get it started, guys. take care of those lingering tasks, do whatever it takes to get a little step ahead. It doesn't matter. It could be tossing. I literally tossed garbage out earlier today. Any of it. Just do it. In the meantime, I am going to figure out. Hmm. There we go. It's not letting me scene transition. Mhm. That's okay. We're gonna figure this out. Dude. Make sure you have your water, something to drink to hydrate. Go to Hello. Welcome, welcome. In case you're joining us, we are in the middle of our first 25-minute sprint for our live productivity Sunday reset with MaxUverse. And I am showing my screen and I'm also in very tiny camera, but I think you can still see me. Welcome. I am live on Facebook and YouTube. So we are currently tackling any task that would help us have a wonderful Sunday reset hour together. So it could be anything as little as updating your planner, setting up your to dos for the week, going through your task list, or I like to update my digital planner as well, and anything that could give you a nice head s- head run, I guess. A nice clear momentum for your week ahead. So, good way to start positive, a good way to start in a lighter foot. So, welcome. And as soon as the timer is done, we're going to go into our first 5 minute. Let's see, we're going to go into our first 5 minute break, and now we'll be sharing a productivity as well, productivity tip together. And don't mind my phone. I'll make sure to put that on low so we don't get interrupted because I need some not distracted time together with you guys. Looks like I finally figured out, and I hope you guys can see me, hear me, the YouTube live part. Let me go to, I can't touch that one. Running out of options here. Just to quickly, I'm not going to interrupt anything, I promise. Just going to pull over a tabby tab because we are going, there we go. I'm excited to be here. It's Sunday, it's the weekend before holiday. So I'm excited to be here. I'm also sharing my music. So I hope you guys could hear a little bit of it. You don't have to hear, you put your own music, but I do like a little lofi music in the background. It gets me energized, gets me ready, and keeps me positive, to be honest with you. And for these first 25 minutes, as we're dwindling down to our first 15 minutes of sprint productivity hour together, I recommend you cleaning your inboxes, maybe review your 3 weekly goals, or maybe even completing that unfinished task that's been sitting on top of your desk or somewhere. So feel free to play calm background music if you like, your own stuff. I have some playing, but I'm not sure if you could hear it. But yes, productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters the most, guys. So tonight, if your to do list feels heavy, circle the top three that truly move your life or your business forward. That's what we're all about. And once we get into our 5 minute break, feel free to do what you need to do in 5 minutes. But I will be sharing another productivity tip just like I did when I opened up the call. Make sure that's on. Welcome, guys. I see you there. Welcome to MaxUverse Live Productivity Hour. We haven't done these in a little while. So happy to be here. Feel free to invite your friends. We do this every Sundays at 6 p.m., mostly through Facebook and YouTube. I figured out how to do it on TikTok tonight. You will see me in a very little tiny camera to the right. So, very good to see you guys. Let me see if I could add my little message. They won't let me do it. Yeah, while that's happening, I'm going to check the comments because we can't help ourselves. Uh, Just in case. And make sure you have a nice your water or something refreshing to drink because anything that involves a little brain work does make you thirsty. That is not hyperbole. It actually makes you thirsty. Perfect. I love it. Hi, Bailey. I'm so sorry. I'm literally just I had to open a different window in order to see the messages come in. So good to see you. Hello, hello. Bailey is amazing. Her and Melissa, they join all of our lives, even our new co-working space on Mondays. So we love our, yes, Facebook supporters, viewers. They're amazing. But I'm on TikTok right now, Bailey, so I figured it out. Let's see what's going on with the clock. It looks like it's frozen. Give it a second because we needed to come back, guys. Where did it go? Here we go. There we go. Okay, we'll give it a second. It just went away for a hot second. Da, 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 da. There we are. We're back. Excellent. As long as you guys could see me and even hear me, that would be a win for me. We are down to the last few minutes of our time together for our first 25 minutes, guys. For 25, we do a whole hour here. Okay, let me just double check. Boop, boop. I'm going to be going back and forth so that way we can make sure everything is sync up with our clock. There we go. It's being a pain. So for our TikTok people, looks like the timer is not working the best for you, so don't go by that. We're going to go by the clock, okay? And as soon as it hits 6:30 Central, I will make sure that we're all synced up because I see that your clock is just frozen. Well, we're not going with that. We are going to go with yeah, because I see it keeps messing up. So we don't want that. We are not going by that. Okay, 6:30 guys. It is now time to take a 5-minute break. Yes, you've completed your first 25 minutes along with me of productivity hour. And we're going to go into our next 25 minutes together. In the meantime, I want to share. Let me make this a little bigger. Don't follow the clock that's on there. It froze for our TikTok viewers. In the meantime, I want to share a quick little tip while you guys get something to drink or maybe a bio break real quick. I wrote some tips in advance because I figured this would help with our productivity focus time. Okay, so I have mini tip number 2. Micro breaks boost macro results. A 5-minute recharge increases focus by 30%. A 5-minute. Yes. So do incorporate these little breaks. They help. Do not feel shy about it. Do not feel bad about it. It's all part of your focusing hour. So again, for our TikTok viewers, don't view the clock on the thing. It froze for you, but for our Facebook and YouTube supporters, it should be up and working for you. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Trying to do so many things here. All right, well, in a few 4 minutes, we'll start our last 25-minute of productivity power hour together. So feel free, like I said, it could be anything from, cleaning your inboxes, tackling or reviewing your 3 weekly goals, or completing that one unfinished task. Whatever helps you set good positive momentum into your week. And although this is a holiday week, we understand, but I'm sure there's something that you kind of want to take care of before our new week starts. We do these lives every week on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central here at MaxUverse. So anywhere you feel like you fit in something, it all counts. Tiny, tiny changes count. That's what it's all about. And if you want to learn more about us at MaxUverse, we're on all the socials and we have a YouTube channel for podcasting. So feel free to check us out there at MaxUverse Leveling Up Talks podcast. Amazing tips. Yes, we share them constantly. We do not hesitate for sharing all productivity tips, entrepreneur tips. Working a full-time job while building your dream job is what we talk about the most. So anywhere you feel like you want to learn a little bit about how do you manage it all? Yes, you don't have to be superhuman. It can be done. It can be done. Hi guys. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Yep. 2 more minutes and we'll start. Let's take a look at our comments from Facebook side. Hi, Melissa. It's so good to see you guys. Yes, right? A good power nap. I do not shy away from it. If you ever feel like you need a good power nap, guys, do not hesitate. Absolutely take it. You'll feel like supercharged, like you just plugged in. Seriously. It's so good to see you guys. Yeah, so TikTok viewers are seeing the frozen clock. I tried. At least I'm on there. They get to see what we see every Sundays when we're together for our Sunday Reset live productivity hours. I don't really have an opportunity to join in that community, so I figured, but the clock is frozen. Hopefully for you guys, it's not frozen. Or maybe it is. Okay. It's okay. We're starting our next 25 minutes right now, guys. So feel free to tackle your task number 2 or go back to task number 1. It's okay. Whatever helps you set a nice pace, a nice momentum into the new week ahead. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bigger. And what I'll do is I promise to make sure that we cut off 5 minutes in advance so I could do our final tip together. You know, I like to make sure you guys are not over time with me, even though I want to selfishly keep you all. But I promise we could squeeze in the last few minutes for the last final tip. And what am I working on? Well, here, let me show you. I have. I still have the little personal planner. So this one I use for updating like personal tasks, right? Go get this, go fetch the cleaners, whatever it is. That's for that. Oil checks, that's for that. And then this one is for the business. So anything that I'm currently working on, business projects, podcasting, that's all in here. And so when I start the new year, I have a separate planner that I have. See, Sunday reset. You can't see it, but it's on here, live productivity hour. And I did both of my top 2 tasks. So I'm going to check those off right now in front of you guys. But what is in store for the upcoming week? That's what we're going to be working on tonight. That's the goal. Now let me check the other screen real quick without disturbing this one too much. Check to see how the other one is doing. Bang, bang. You guys get to see a little behind the scenes. See, this one is in our new session already, so it's all good. We are okay. What I could do is just remove that so it's not confusing to you guys. There we go. There. So that way now we're just monitoring things in the physical, old school, by looking at the clock. Okay, now let's go back, make this big. There we are. So this week is the one because I've completed a few tasks. So tomorrow is, by the way, guys, tomorrow is our live co-working space together. That is a new setup or lineup as part of the lives for MaxUverse Leveling Up Talks. It is called the MaxUverse Focus Lab. So really is a behind the scenes co-working space for any glow getters out there, just like my people that love to join us on Sunday and Thursdays. So you'll get to see me building the business, handling day job tasks, planning episodes, updating community spaces, and staying consistent while creating a room for you all to get some stuff done too. So it kind of has a little bit of Sunday reset vibe, but it's almost like a little window into building, planning, strategizing in my world a little bit. There are times where I had to be quiet in the first focus lab because I was actually dealing with some conversations that were confidential. But for the most part, you'll be able to see me, hear me, and everything else. So, an amazing time together is 1 hour on Mondays at noon Central. So, feel free to join us there. And if you want to keep tabs on any of the lives or any of our podcast episodes, check us out at MaxUverse on YouTube, Facebook, any of the socials. You'll see you'll see us. Hi guys. All right, I'm gonna start building it out. So I need some space here. Monday. So really is prioritizing what tasks I'm gonna putting on paper, what tasks I'm gonna tackle for the week. I also want to add new inventory to the store. So I'm going to do that. I am a 20-man army for now. As we grow, we'll definitely look for support and new inventory for store. What are you guys working on? Do share. It could be anything. It could be the tiniest little thing. It's okay. Or if you're just here to take for the tips, I'm happy about that too. Yeah. I'm all about the tips. Where are you viewing from and what are you currently working on? By all means, share. And just in case if you're wondering, I am playing a little light music in the background because my brain is an ADHD brain. And if it doesn't have something to munch on in the background, it's just I'm not gonna focus. I know myself, I need something, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy or sleepy. I like lofi jazz music in the background, nice, positive, and enjoyable. So, in case you could hear it, that's what I'm playing in the background. I am so glad I got rid of that clock. It was a little confusing for you guys. And we don't want confusing here. Hello, hello. There it goes. Perfect. Oh, good job. So Melissa says she's primarily doing some research. Good on you. Yes. That prep work always counts. Yes. It really does pay off. I like putting my thoughts together, especially if I either have to present or do some kind of meeting or I'm leading a meeting or whatever it is. I like to do my research. I like to get my notes together, my thoughts together, and sometimes even rehearse, whatever it takes, just so that you're comfortable and you're going in there super positive. Welcome, guys. I am not seeing anything on the chat. It might. Let me see. You can't see the chat. I'm going to see if I can open that window separately. It says you guys are putting messages, but I don't see them. Good old TikTok studio. I can see you guys joining, but I don't see any messages. But we'll get there. Mhm. Welcome to MaxUverse Sunday Reset Live Productivity Hour. For those of you who just joined, we are in our last 25-minute stint together. This is our productivity 25 minutes, the last 2 minutes, the last, not 2 minutes, the last 25 minutes together. So you still have a little time with me, but for some reason, let me see, extended chat filter. Da, da, da. Okay. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Let's see if it'll let me look at the messages. There you are. Hey, guys. We are live tonight. We haven't done one of these lives on text on TikTok because when I was initially doing them, it said I was too my motionless. In other words, they wanted me to song and dance, and productivity hours are not for song and dancing. Okay, um, so I don't know what that was about, but it's working tonight. I figured it out. I am in a little tiny box by the lady with the lamp. For those of you who could see me, hopefully you could hear me. Hopefully you could. We do these Sunday Reset live productivity hours every Sundays at 6 p.m. Central. This is just our space, a connected space, so you don't feel alone and you don't feel like you have anyone there while you take care of some things. It could be tiny things, but mostly things that help you set up good momentum for the week ahead. So it could be as simple as tidying up your space. I used to do mail because I had a ton of mail. Now it's under control, thankfully. But I had a lady who just did her filing, and it was so nice, and she was so proud of herself for getting it done. It could be anything, setting up your planner, looking at your goals and your tasks for the week, checking things off, clearing your calendar, adjusting some things, whatever it takes for you to go in strong for the week ahead. And I know it's Thanksgiving week. I get it. I get it. Most of you guys are going to be off. But utilize some time just for you, just for your productivity, just to accomplish some things, accomplish some goals, make time for you. Productivity is about you time too. So don't forget that, guys. Yeah. And so during these sessions, our format is typically open it up, do a 25-minute together, take a 5-minute break, and then do a last 25 minutes together. And that way we feel like, wow, we did something. And you're not by yourself. I'm doing it with you. So recently I just wrote down some things I wanted to tackle for the week. And I'm not a maniac. I do two separate planners. I used to have my digital planner, but that already expired. So I'm going to have to go in and do a new one. But I think I'm going to focus that one for the new year and just keep my manual. It's something about writing things down that feels like, wow, I see you and I want to complete you. The checking off situation feels good, especially physically checking them off. So there is one thing that I want to do for tomorrow. I think I'm going to put that down now. So I'll put that on the personal with the car. So let me go ahead and check that off now. Okay. I'll just add it to tomorrow. Then I do have a separate new 2026 one for the personal. That's a little bit bigger. I feel like I do enjoy this one, but it's a little tiny for me. And guys, you don't have to do physical planners if you don't care to. A good Google Calendar is enough. Utilize what you have. Don't go out there buy new things. It's not worth it. As long as you use it and refer back to it, that's all that matters. Let me take a look back at our Okay, here we go. And by the way, guys, I did drop a new side quest episode, which I call my little mini episodes on Leveling Up Talks at MaxUverse channel on YouTube. It's just little nuggets of wisdom that I share, typically under 2 minutes. So check those out too. Anywhere you feel that these tips could help you. You don't have to watch me live if you don't want to. Maybe you have a game to watch. It is Sunday. I love football, so I totally get it. So, but yeah, definitely check those out, guys. I post those everywhere. You won't miss me. It's gonna be around. I'm gonna write down the car thing. So you can see. There we go. Perfect. Done. So I just updated both personal and the business planner. Any other business owners, side hustlers? I don't know if I mean, side hustling is fine, but gig workers, I mean, anything where you're putting your time and energy into growing, nurturing, and hopefully growing something where if you do decide to ever leave your 9 to 5, that is there. It is yours. Our community is mostly made up of business owners, entrepreneurs, founders, creatives, anyone who's felt like, oh my God, I have to work a regular job and still do my thing. We feel you, okay? We completely feel you. We are multi passionate here as well, okay? I do tons and I get tons done. Even with these live sessions, I get a lot done with a 9 to 5. So I feel your pain. We're going through it together. Hey guys, welcome. We are down to the last 7 minutes together. In 2 minutes, I'll be sharing the last productivity tip for our 1 hour together. Sunday Reset Live Productivity Hour together. It's so nice of you guys to join us. We haven't done one of these for TikTok in a long time because, again, like I said, apparently when I first started these lives, TikTok said that I wasn't moving around enough. And I was like, wait a minute. There's not much moving involved when it comes to productivity hours of focus time. So I don't know how much movement you want from me, but it's so good to be here with you all. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful Sunday evening. Maybe you're catching a football game. I get it. I love football. We are live on Facebook and YouTube as well as TikTok now. Yes. We will be doing this for those of you who are asking. We will be doing these Sunday resets lives every Sundays. And as long as I could still share my screen and you guys could hear me, see me in a tiny little window, then yes, TikTok viewers could be able to, spend some time with us. Because I know you all could be doing something else. And I appreciate it. We appreciate you joining us. Join forces to take care of a little something together the Sunday evening before your week starts. So good on you. This says a lot about you. Yeah, you definitely do subscribe wherever or like or follow us. Whatever gets you updated. We share quite a bit, a lot of freebies. So be part of the community. We also have a nice community on Facebook if you guys are interested. It's free. Just come check us out. It's called the MaxUverse Circle. You could find it on our page as well, the MaxUverse page. But check us out and come join us because we share tons more in there and quite often. Okay, let's see. All right, so we're down to our last 5 minutes, and I want to be able to take some time and share the last little bit of tip for today. So let me grab it. I take notes in advance so you all could enjoy some of these tips. Okay, so what do we got? All right, so I would say let's do two tips because this one I did not share in advance. So here's a mid sprint tip. Batch your energy, not your time, guys. So figure out what your energy feels like. Align your biggest task with your peak hours. Yes, your morning energy should serve your biggest priorities. So I know that my biggest amazing energy is in the mornings. And then it starts dwindling once I see noon come in. It's okay. I usually try to go for a walk or get some fresh air and then I'm feeling fine. But manage your energy or batch your energy to work for you. And then I also want to share as we're closing out our hour together, what are some good productivity tips for yourself? So here we go. How to use the 2-minute rule. So the 2-minute rule is simple. Take a timer. It could be an old kitchen timer. It doesn't matter. Or your phone. It doesn't matter. And if it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. So I do that towards the end of the day where I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, I don't want to do those dishes. Well, guess what? If it takes less than 2 minutes, I'm gonna do them, and it feels great. So the same thing when I see a pack of mail or magazines just getting higher and higher, stacked up higher. If it takes less than 2 minutes, I'm taking care of that. If it takes less than 2 minutes to sweep up an area of my kitchen or the living room, I'm going to do it. So look at that. And also look at why your brain needs a shutdown ritual before bed. Yeah, I have an evening ritual that I do. So, and it involves skincare because we have one skin and it's the largest organ in our body. Don't get me preaching. Take care of yourselves and do it. Give yourself a little love. It don't have to be anything long. It could be 10, 15 minutes of self-love right before you go into bed mode. And so definitely have a shutdown ritual before bed. And I like to read. Yes. I love to read. The Sunday night rule: set your clothes, meals, and mindset before Monday arrives. It doesn't hurt. I hang it up literally as above my closet door. So all I have to do is, hey, look, these are my workout clothes. Go to work out. Or these are my, working in clothes, going to office clothes. This is what I'll wear. It saves so much time. And use your phone on focus mode like a professional. Put it on, utilize it. Trust me, it helps. And keep it keep these little things and tips tiny. Don't make them big for yourself. Start with a little bit, start with a few minutes here, a few minutes there, and then it becomes a habit. So, that is all I have for tonight. Let me see if there's any other comments. Let's see. Yes. Skincare. I know. Have a great night, Bailey. Have a great night, Melissa. Our people from Facebook, have a great night. TikTokers, thank you for joining me tonight. It's truly amazing to be back here. It is. We're very happy. So, to close it out, just give yourself a little bit of good evening wisdom, showing up softer, wiser, and ready to go for the week ahead. I hope you all have an amazing week, a good Thanksgiving with family and friends, or yourself. It doesn't matter. Make it fun, make it great. And I will see you again. All right. Take care, guys. Bye. Come join us actually, we have a lives coming up. We have one tomorrow is our co-working space. So our MaxUverse Focus Lab at noon. Feel free to jump into that one. And then we have our Thursday live reading hour together. We do these every week, like clockwork. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.